Hayden Crawford from the Dreamtime Academy, and I'm a wellness coach and spiritual teacher specializing in colour therapy and numerology. Welcome to today's live Starseed Numerology Readings and Insights. Now, did you know that your date of birth carries the secrets of your unique personality blueprint, your strengths and weaknesses, the best times for you to embark on new projects and ventures, your true soul purpose, and even your starry origins? Well, did you? I didn't think so. Now, today on the live, I'm going to be revealing some truths about you and your soul's journey based around the lens of colours, numbers, and the alphabet. Now, I work with an incredible sequence of beautiful dual coloured oil bottles. That was Bailey, my dog, and essence sprays, and of course Pythagorean numerology, which I've found to be the most accurate and reliable form of numerology since I've been teaching it and studying it for the last 10 years. So if you'd like to have some insights with me today during today's live, then leave your date of birth. Let me know whereabouts in the world that you're watching from, and I will do the rest. I'm looking at your day number, your life path number, and your personal year cycle influences today during the live. Now, before we go into any of that, I just wanted to say a massive thank you to all of the new subscribers to Dreamtime Academy. I really appreciate you subscribing, following, and engaging with my content. Obviously, I've just realised that my channel's been going for 10 years now. Can you believe it? And I'm sort of just approaching 10,000 subscribers. So it's a very slow moving operation, the Dreamtime Academy. But at least we're sort of, going forward is not backwards. And we all know what it's like to go backwards, don't we? Well, at least I do. But also, a big thank you for watching the podcast episodes of both the Numerology Show and Cosmic Conversations. Now, I've got some incredible guests lined up for 2026. I've just interviewed an amazing chap today called Steve Rother, and he channels the group of 9 from the angelic realms, and he has been doing for 30 years. Seriously impressive guy. Knows all about quantum physics and consciousness, string theory, and all the laws of relativity as well, and quotes a lot of Einstein, so it's very interesting and engaging. So you'll have to watch his episode. Also, Kevin J. Briggs from last week, well, this week's show, incredible again. He works very closely with Art and Dee from the Arcturian Council, and he's got 60 years of living in a very different world to us. So, watch that episode as well, because it will blow you away. Really, Kevin J. Briggs, English chaps from Wakefield in Yorkshire. So, a place where, near to where I was brought up. I was born in North Yorkshire. And, lived in Stokesley and, Hutton Rugby and that sort of area. So I know the area that he's talking about when he's discussing a lot of the stuff that he has experienced, although he lives in Florida now, in Florida. So Kevin J. Briggs, watch out for that episode. Also, yesterday I interviewed an amazing TikTok sensation called Zapray, a young American lad actually, who knows probably more about numerology than I've ever learned. Incredible for his age, really amazing. Knows everything about compound numbers and how you can really delve much deeper into information surrounding your life path number and all the other influential numbers as well. So, as I said, thank you for being here and, watching my channel. And as this grows, you're just going to learn so much. I mean, I know I have already. It's just been an amazing journey. So I'm going to not only be looking at your date of birth today during today's live and offering some free insights based around your date of birth, so your day number, your life path number, and your personal year cycle number as well, but also I'm going to be using the infamous Cosmic Family Oracle cards, which is my own deck of cards. I can use them as a fan here in Australia at the moment because it's very, very warm here. It's summer. Sorry, I keep banging my microphone, don't I? I'm off on one today. So yes, we'll be using these. Now these feature 7 different galactic races, archangels and ascended masters, and they're like a colour therapy stroke numerology deck of cards. So they kind of go through all the different colour rays. They teach you about that if you get a deck of them yourself, and numerology as well. So these are incredibly powerful. So I always like to start the show off with just picking a card out for the collective. So whether you're watching me live right now or you're watching the replay, this message is going to be significant for you in some way. And it's Archangel Michael, one of my favorite archangels, actually, because he's the angel, the divine warrior. He's all about protection, courage, and spiritual growth. So if you're watching this video right now with me, there you go. Look, Archangel Michael is there protecting you, supporting you, giving you courage on everything that you need to do right now. And you're experiencing a quantum leap on your own spiritual ascension journey. How good is that? Don't we all want to do that? I know I do. Definitely. So there we have it. So leave your date of birth in the chat if you'd like me to explore your date of birth today. I'm going to take a quick sip of coffee. My husband, Mark, has just made me this lovely cup of coffee. So I can't let it go to waste. I'm going to have a bit of a gulp because I don't want it to go cold. And I'm going to check the chat now and see if there's anybody watching me today. Sometimes the lives can be a bit slow to get going, so hopefully there's going to be at least one person at the moment. Fingers and toes crossed and all of that, you know. But that's show business, so they say, don't they? Or do they? I don't know. I'm not in show business. I'm sure my alter ego is. It's funny because I was just talking, as I was saying, to Steve Rother earlier, and we were talking about the parallel timelines and how we are multidimensional beings, and he was saying that there's 11 different versions of each one of us, so at those key milestones in your life, when you make major decisions, well, there's an aspect of you that would have made a decision that would have gone in one direction, another aspect that would have maybe chosen to stay put. So but each one of those major turning points in our life, there is an aspect of us that is still living that reality. So that's where the quantum field gets a little bit confusing, because time isn't linear. So there are multiple versions of us that exist living out different life experiences based around the decisions that we made. So, hopefully then in this quantum version of my reality, this life is going to be nice and full. So hello to Bree from Upper Michigan. It's nice to see you, Bree. How are you going today? So leave your date of birth in the chat for me, please. And we'll start with you today, if you like. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's lovely to have you here with me today on the show. All right, fantabulous. So, how's your day been? Have you had a good day? Hello, darling. Have you come up to say hello? Have you come to say hello? Do you want to have a little cuddle? Come on. I think you just want to have a little cuddle, don't you? So this is Bailey. This is one of my spaniels. You've got a wet mouth. Have you been having a water? Have you been having a drink of water? So there's two. I've got two spaniels with me that live with me basically in this room. We live in this room. We don't go anywhere, do we? Really, we've never been anywhere. We never do anything. Telling a little bit of a lie there. We actually do. We've been travelling the world. Well, these haven't, but me and Mark, my husband, have. So if you want to check out my other YouTube channel, it's Hayden and Mark's Travels. And there's loads of videos on there as well that you can start following us around the world. We go to sacred sites like Gigantia in Gozo, and we've been to the Temple of Artemis, and we've been to Taormina. We went on a cruise this year, and actually we're going on another cruise in 2 weeks' time around Lemuria, Queensland, believe it or not. It was an old Lemuria site. So there's going to be loads of new content coming up on there as well, but there's already about 100 videos. So if you love what I do and you like to be involved in the behind the scenes stuff of the Dreamtime Academy, then make sure you check out Hayden and Mark's Travels as well on YouTube, and I'm sure you'll absolutely love it. It's brilliant. It's such a good show. I did my degree in film and video, so I know how to edit. And so that was a few years ago now, though. Technology was a bit different then. I'm going to pop you down, Bailey. But yeah, definitely check out that as well if you love the work that I do. So there we go. So I've done it before. I thought I had Bree. I thought I'd done your numerology before. I'll pick a card out for you as well. And Meek Melv, nice to see you. You've missed my lives, have you? Oh, that's very nice. I'm pleased that you've missed my lives. It's nice to know you're nice to know, and that people are actually thinking about me, even though I'm on the other side of the world. We've got, here have we got? We've got, there you go. Will you do your son's birthday, Bree? Yeah, we can have a look at doing your son's birthday. And it's been over 3 years, has it, Meek Melv, since you have made it in times. Greeting from Long Island, and hello to Lakey as well. It's been a while since I've spoken to you as well, Lakey. How are you? It's lovely to have you here with me today as well. So, guys, all right. Well, we'll start then with Bree's son. What's his name? What's your son's name? Or we can have a little explore of his birth chart first and foremost. Bailey's nibbling my leg at the moment. He's trying to get my attention. There you go. Oh. So, born on the 18th of the 7th. What year? What year was he born? So the 18th of July. And his name is Ari. Oh, what a beautiful name. What a lovely, lovely name. Oh, thank you for all the love hearts as well. Don't forget to keep love hearting. And guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do, because it really helps my channel to grow. And also share this video as well. Share the live with people that you love in your life as well, that you feel would benefit from having some insights with me as well, because it's really does help my channel to sort of grow to the next level, which would be amazing. So, Meek Melv, have I ever done your numerology before then? Did I do it 3 years ago? I guess you're wanting a bit of an update on it, aren't you now? So your son's born in 3019, so he's futuristic. Oh my God, that's amazing. So he's from the future. Wow. I'm guessing that you meant 2019. Ari was born in 2019, not 3019. That would be a miracle, wouldn't it? Or would it? You know, who knows? Now that we know that time isn't linear, anything's possible, isn't it? So you got the two ones as well. So, okay. So you got a beautiful day number. He's got a beautiful day number 9. He's got a ruling number 9, 10, 11, 12, 19, 28 is a 10, and then personal year is an 8. 16, 17 is an 8. Okay, so 2019, I thought so. Brilliant. So here we go. So Ari, if we look at the life path number first, remember the life path number is the purpose. So he's a leader. You know, he's a 1. Well, he's a 10 actually, but the 1 vibration. So it's the way shower, the leader, and actually the sort of leader that he is really is a healer, like a humanitarian. So, you know, he's either a healer, a counsellor, a nurse, or a social worker. Oh, wow. Thank you so much, Meek Melv, for dropping in 999. Did you remember that I was a life path 9, did you? Yeah, all the 9s. We're talking about the 9 at the moment as well. And 3 9s are 27, and I'm a 27-9. So that's the perfect amount to gift me, isn't it, during today's live? So show your appreciation like Meek Melv. Drop a 999 into the chat as well. It's always good to collect, isn't it? And it does help support my channel to grow as well. So any donations are genuinely appreciated, because then I can feed my dogs. There you go. Ah, there you go. So Lakey says, you keep missing me with the time difference. There you go, but it's great to catch me live. Oh, it's great to have you here as well, Lakey. It's so nice to have you here as well. So yeah, so Ari is a wise old soul, you know. So not only has he got the day number, the life path 10, which is the manifester as well. So, you know, he's a pioneer. So a lot of the time, you know, the 10 energies, it's all about dominance. Yeah. So they want to dominate, because the 1 is about the self. But sometimes, you know, they end up setting up their own businesses because they want to be, you know, they want to have their own thing. But he's also a 9, you see. So he's got the 1-9 thing going on in his chart, the beginning and the end. So he's a humanitarian. He's probably going to go into like teaching or healing or counselling or nursing or social work, because he wants to help people. Yeah. So the 18 is a slightly difficult energy, because the compound number of the 18 before you reduce it to the 9 actually means that in a past or previous incarnation, he may have been a nun or a monk, and he may have signed vows of poverty. So in this timeline, he might not believe that he can be both spiritual and wealthy. So he might go into teaching or nursing because he gets a regular paycheck at the end of the month. So as he evolves through his life, he's going to want to, sort of have money in exchange for his humanitarian work rather than just being the healer. Or he could end up setting up his own business as a healer or a counsellor or a nurse or a social worker, any of those things as well. So this year, he's only, 7, isn't he? 7 or 8. So he's stepping more into his independence this year because he's in his personal year 8. So maybe it's because he's going to, like, something's changing at school, or he's doing more things independently this year, starting to find his own 2 feet, start feeling more in control. This is the year for all of that for him as well. Now, 9s, actually, it's interesting. I've learned this recently. 9s tend to give more than they get back. It's always the way when they're living in the shadow of the 9. And the 9s also need to learn to be wisely assertive. So they need to speak up about how they feel instead of bottling things up and getting angry and frustrated. Because remember, the 9 energy is Mars fire. So it's the fire elemental. So it has to be expressed and not suppressed. Now, difficulties may be for him during childhood. So as with the arrow of frustration, often it manifests as the parents separating. But not always. Sometimes it could be sibling rivalry or ill health, or maybe he just feels like he didn't really fully fit in when he was growing up. Because remember, the 9 is the wise old soul. So he's a very wise old soul. So a lot of wisdom when it comes in, and it comes to the earth plane, especially if it's surrounded by people who aren't as wise, then they might think, well, I don't really fit in with everybody else around, or I give more than I get back, sort of energy that can come through with that. And actually, the other thing that comes up as a past life implication for Ari, not only as a nun or a monk, but also maybe as a Roman soldier, that's that sort of red gold stuff that can come up with the Roman soldier vibration as well. Now, he's actually got a suppression of nervous energy as well. He's got the arrow of activity, the 7, 8, and 9 in his birth chart, which means that he's always zipping around all over the place, doing lots and lots of different things with lots and lots of different people. And he sort of needs to learn how to slow down a bit. So he needs to surround himself with people that are a bit more zen than he is, because they will serve as a reminder that it's okay, for him to do that as well. There you go. So hopefully that's connected. Leave us a few comments and let me know. If you're watching today's live and you'd like me to do some insights for you as well, please make sure you introduce yourself. Let me know whereabouts in the world that you're watching from. Drop your date of birth in the chat and we can explore your birth chart as well during today's live. I'm doing free insights for you today during the live. If you'd like to delve deeper down the rabbit hole and explore your full Starseed Numerology Report, that's what I specialise in. So if you'd like me to do Ari's full chart for you, so you fully understand what's going on for him, as a soul contract, with regards to his past life implications, his galactic origins, and any karmic lessons, as well as his personality blueprint, then just click the link that I'm going to pop into the into the comments in a second to claim his special offer on the full report, and then send me his birth details, all right, and give me 3 to 5 business days. There you go. There you go. So you have the 9s, and his father Orion and I aren't together. There you go. So it's interesting, isn't it? So that was those difficulties and challenges for him during childhood. Then was the separation between you and his father Orion. Yeah. Very, very good. Very good. How cool is that then? So it's all making sense then, is it? Yeah. That's so good, isn't it? Oh, I'm so pleased. Brilliant. So we'll come to you next, Melv. Should we? Should we come to you next? What do you reckon? So let's have a look. Tell me, just remind me what's your real name, just so I can remember you from before. Because you obviously came into my live during COVID when I used to do a lot of lives on my YouTube channel. And then I sort of went off it a bit, didn't I? For a while. I was developing my sort of TikTok channel instead. So that's where I've been. I've been over on TikTok, really, haven't I? Doing lots of things over there. But I'm back on YouTube now. I do a live on YouTube once a week. normally on a Friday, or usually when I can just sort of fit it all in, because it's all just a bit hectic at the moment with everything that's going on in the world and, you know, in the business and all that sort of stuff as well. So yeah, so 103454. There you go. So you're Melvin Abellino. Ah, it's my first and middle. Oh, I love that. Oh, Melvin. Well, it's lovely to have you back here again. There's the link for you, Bree, if you'd like me to do Ari's full report and then claim your special offer from there. Brilliant. So we're going to have a look next at Melvin. And Melvin, you're born on the 19th of June, 1997. Perfect. So you've got karmic number 19 as your day number, which reduces down to the 9. So that we'll talk about what that actually means, you know, practically, you know. And then your ruling is a 9, 10, 19, 26, 32, 42 is a 6. And then your year is a 7, 17 is an 8. So you've got the 3 9s, a 6, a 7, and 2 1s as well. Okay, so Melvin, that's what your chart looks like. So you can see that there. Oh, I forgot to pick a card out as well, didn't I? I forgot to pick a card out for Ari. I'll just pick a card out from the Cosmic Family Oracle cards for Ari as well. This is my own deck of cards that I created and launched into the world 6 months ago. And there you go. So you got the Pleiadian teacher. This is that's the thing that's come up for Ari. And this is all about mastering technological advancements. So it's a good sign, actually. So you might find that he is drawn into working in AI or working in technology as he evolves through his life as well. So that's interesting that that's cards come up. So just watch this space, I say. You know, when I was speaking to Steve Rother earlier on, he was saying that he doesn't see transhumanism as being a problem. And I guess I have to agree with him, really. At the end of the day, you know, everything that's in our awareness right now is there because it's supposed to be. Otherwise, it wouldn't be there, if you know what I mean. So I'm not saying that Ari is going to become transhuman or anything like that, but who knows? We probably all are going to be by that point, aren't we? So, yeah, you know, so we can see with you, Melvin, you're hypersensitive. So you've got no numbers on your soul plane. So you've got a bit of a weak soul protection. You get very easily hurt by people. So, you know, just the little throwaway comments that people make sometimes, you know, can deeply upset you. So, you know, it's interesting when that comes up, yeah? Yeah. Ah. That's so good, isn't it? Oh, thank you. That's so nice. I just received a little email from Steve Rother then, and he just said, "Oh, thank you so much for the interview. You know, I've done a lot of these recently." He said, "You're really good at interviewing." I love getting feedback like that. You know, it's a day today where I've just been getting so much positive feedback, like loads of positive strokes. It's weird, dear. Like some days you think, "Oh God, you know, why do I do this?" Because you know, does anyone actually really appreciate what I do? Because I'm a 9, I tend to give more than I get back. And then today, you know, out of the blue, one of my clients that I've been working with for a couple of years now did a video testimonial about my healing sessions that I've been helping her with driving fast syndrome and stuff. And she, you know, it was so complimentary. And then getting that from Steve, which is really, really sweet. And I think there was another couple of things as well today. I can't remember now. Well, you, Melv, giving me 999, you know, in the chat as well. That's just a real sign of appreciation. And Lakey, just you being here as well. You know, I know we haven't connected for a while, but it's lovely having you here with me, Lakey, because we've done a lot of work together in the past. So, you know, I do really appreciate it. So, yeah, you're hypersensitive. Now, also, you know, you've got the karmic number 19. Now, that means that you may have abused your power in a previous or parallel incarnation. You know, so that's the karma of the 19. So now in this life, you might be a bit reluctant to step up into the role of the leader because you might abuse your power again. So often, you know, the vibration of the 10, because it is all about dominance, you know, it can bring in past lives in ancient Egypt, you know, where you were a pharaoh and, you know, and all of this sort of energy that comes up with that. But you're, in a way, more of a soulpreneur because you've got that beautiful sort of soft feminine Venus 6 energy as well, which is the planet of love. So you're very nurturing and very maternal, and you're very creative. And the sixes are brilliant with design, aesthetics, healing, you know, mothering, nursing, all of this. And they usually have beautiful homes as well. So when you look at your soul colors, you've got the 10 and the 6. So it's very much about bringing love and power together. So it's a soft feminine leadership vibration. So you're a bit of a way shower, but you do it in a very soft feminine way. Now, the other thing that I would say for you, Melvin, I've just come another swig of coffee. There you go. So you moved on your own almost 6 years ago, and my house number is a 10. How interesting. Isn't that interesting? I don't have to worry about that coffee going cold anymore now because it's in my tummy. 3 nines as well. When you've got 3 nines like that, it means that you can get lost in the realm of fantasy because the 9 is very idealistic. So when you've got 3 of them, it kind of amplifies your idealism. And also, you know, they could be on the spectrum. So you might be ADD, ADHD, OCD. So whether you've been diagnosed with any of that stuff yet or not is a different matter, Melvin, but you'll have your suspicions. Yeah. So there's a lot of wisdom as well embedded in the 9, because the 9 carries the weight of the numbers that go before it. So when you've got 3 of them, it's like big wise old soul. This isn't your first rodeo. You've been around the block a few times, Melvin, in the nicest possible way, of course. So, you know, the shadow of the 6, though, can be worry, anxiety, self-sabotage, or addictions. And there is a little bit of sacrifice that you may go through in your life with one of these 3 things, so either love, health, or money. So one of those 3 things may become a bit of a pattern of loss as you move through your life. So you may love and lose, love and lose, love and keep, or make money, lose it, make it, lose it, make it, lose it, or get ill, get well, get ill, get well, get ill, get well. One of those 3 things may become a bit of a pattern of loss. Now, you're in your personal year 8 this year. So we travel in 9-year cycles in numerology, and we sort of go through peaks and troughs during that time. So there are times to make changes and decisions, and other times it's genuinely best not to. When you get to an 8, it's like getting organised around your finances. So how you're making money, how you're spending money, and how can you refine all of that so you feel more in control. Yeah. So it's great for, you know, sort of promotions at work or pennies from heaven or any of that sort of stuff, really. So is this all making sense for you? Hopefully it is. Hello to Kayla. Nice to see you. So you were just thinking of me the other day. Well, yeah, did I pop into your head? Well, that's another compliment, isn't it? I can't believe that people are actually thinking about me. And then I come onto your feed coincidentally. Oh, well, you're obviously supposed to be here, Kayla, isn't it? And Lakey says, good to hear you are finding inspiration in these little confirmations you are receiving just now. We enjoy the work you do, and the soul reports are amazing. I loved reading through mine. Ah, thank you so much, Lakey. Well, I'm going to pick a card out for Melvin next, and then I'm going to pick one for you. All right? How's about that then? There we go. So Melvin, the card that comes up for you. Kayla, if you want me to have a look at doing your birth chart, I don't know whether I've done your birth chart for you yet during the live, then drop your date of birth into the chat and we can have a look at doing you next if you like. So this is the card that's come up for Melvin. You've got Brenda, the Arcturian Starseed. Now this is all about invoking magic and ritual, and it means that you are a master healer as well. Remember what I was saying about the 6s as being healers? Well, maybe you need to bring in a bit of Merlin energy, a bit of Saint Germain, a bit of Merlin, you know, to spice it all up a little bit and start working with the violet flame. Yeah, a lot of the Arcturian starseeds are the master healers on the planet, I've noticed as well. So that's beautiful, isn't it? You know, often when you get the lilac and the green, it's all mystical and magical, isn't it? So bringing those colour vibrations into your healing or holistic work would be great for you as well. Ah, so you went platinum blonde, did you, Melvin? And you lost 30 plus pounds, new job, and in a world-renowned hotel. Ah, what, like somewhere like Hilton or somewhere like that? Well done to you. Well done to you, Melvin. So you're all blonde and all lovely and slim. I bet you're feeling amazing, are you? There you go. Take out my indigo Gabroka, Mystic Merlinite again. Yes, I would say yes to that. 150%. Now, Lakey Stewart, I'm going to pick a card out for you as well from the beautiful Cosmic Family Oracle cards, my own deck of cards that I launched 6 months ago, Lakey. Maybe something of interest to you. There you go. Look at me doing the soft sell there, hard sell more like, isn't it? So go on, Lakey, get yourself a deck of cards. That's what I should say, shouldn't I? So, but the card that comes up for you is the Orion Creative. There you go. That's put a smile on your face, seeing that cheeky Orion face, hasn't it? And this is Alnilam. So you need to have more joy, more fun, more laughter, because that will appeal to the wounded aspects of your inner child. Okay, so Alnilam reminds you that he's actually from Mintaka, the water-based planet on Orion's belt. And yeah, it's time for you to have a bit more fun, a bit more laughter. There you go. You can see his cheeky little face there. Can you see it there? Okay. So Alnilam wants you to laugh a bit more. The yellow energy is like, how can you have more fun? Remember, girls just want to have fun, don't they? And I think boys as well. Don't you think, Melvin? I bet you want to have more fun, don't you, Melv? Hey? So, Kayla says, I can't remember, but I get interrupted soon. But my birthday is on the 23rd of the 12th, 1995. Go on then, Kayla. Let's have a look. You might get interrupted. Fantabulous. Well, Melv, if you want me to do your full... I don't know if did I do a full Starseed Numerology Report for you in the past? I can't remember whether I did or I didn't. But if you haven't already had it, then there's the link for you to claim that on today's special offer price of only 59 Australian. Remember, that reveals your galactic origins, your past life implications, karmic lessons, true soul purpose, and the best times for you to embark on new projects and ventures. Looking through your birth chart, your name chart, the major influences in your astrology, like your sun, your moon, your north node, and your ascendant, and all your colour therapy influences are included in there as well. Kayla, thank you very much for another 99. Thank you so much. That's so sweet. That's oh, I'm creaming it in today, aren't I? That's that's $10.98 that I've made during this live. That's amazing, isn't it? There you go. For having a bit of fun, for chewing the cud with old friends, you know what I mean? There you go. There you go. So you love it. Mintaka is so special to you. Ah, is it? Oh, I thought it was, actually. I thought Mintaka would be special to you, Lakey. You've got definitely that sort of Mintaka mermaid vibe thing going on. Okay, so Kayla. Now, if you're watching today's live as well and you'd like me to have a look at doing your date of birth, I'm doing free insights today. So looking at your day number, your life path number, and your personal year cycle influences today during the live as well. So if you're watching, you're sitting in the shadows, you're like, oh, I'd really love Hayden to have a look at doing my birth chart as well. Then drop your date of birth into the chat and you can be next up after we've had a look at Kayla. All right, exactly, Kayla. The Mintaka mermaid vibe thing going on. So the 23, 12, 19, 95. Now you're at day number 5. So the interesting thing I learned about 5s recently, not only are you a freedom seeker, Kayla, but you're somebody who sometimes can, almost like take on the qualities of the people that you're around, and so you want to surround yourself with the best, in anything that you're doing, because you'll absorb all of that and then you'll retain that and you'll become that. So it's like one of the 5 superpowers is the ability to be able to emulate other people as well as being freedom seekers. So, you feel things very intensely. The 5 is the center of the emotional plane. And so it's like the heart energy. That's why it's green in the color mirrors. This is Mercury. So it's all about movement, freedom, travel, communication, versatility. And this is you to a T. So you get a lot of freedom through creative partnerships. And you've got to surround yourself with people that just allow you to express yourself. So that's really important for 5s, You're very sensitive as well. So you've got the 2 2s, which amplifies your empathy, your intuition, and your sensitivity as well. And your life path number is a 9, 10, 19, 24, 5, 2, 6, 3, 7, 30, 2 is a 5 as well. Yeah. So you've got a big ability to be able to emulate others. So that's why 5s really do need, and the same can apply if you're around negative people, you can emulate that. So that's why for you, because there is a lot of depth of feeling for the 5s, there is this sense of movement, this sense of broadening, expansion. It's a freedom-seeking archetype. So if you're surrounded by negatrons, then you become that. If you're surrounded by really progressive people, you'll learn what they know quicker than they did, and then you'll far exceed them as well. So it's almost like your superpower, if you know what I mean. Yeah, it's so spot on, isn't it? So you've got a big need for space. You're a double 5, so that means that, wow, you've got the driving intensity of feeling. So you can't hide from life. If you try and hide away in your house, then that'll make life quite difficult for you. So you've got to really learn to let go of old masks of who you once were, so that you can become who you're here to become. Now you've got these 2 arrows in your birth chart as well. So you've got the arrow of the planner, the 1, 2, and 3, which means that you've got an inherent love of order. So you love to know what's coming next. You like to have a bit of a tick list as you go through your day. So, that's how you feel like you can achieve everything that you want to achieve. And deeply empathic as well. So sometimes you might even feel the feelings of other people and feel like they're your own. There's like a driving intensity of feeling here. And also, you've got the arrow of determination, which means that you're somebody quite stubborn in the pursuit of your goals. You won't start projects and stop them. You will see your goals through to finality, no problem at all. So that's awesome. You just joined a new positive place in a new job. Great. Well, that's essential for you. For your growth, you've got to be around people that inspire you. And then, of course, what you do is you'll emulate them. It will stick with you and you'll become better than them. That's the superpower of the 5. It really is. So you're a very wise old soul, really you carry a big sense of responsibility. And actually this year you're in a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So you're right at the end of a 9-year cycle. So it's not surprising that the new jobs come in now. Often it comes in just slightly before you're ready to, sort of take the big leap of faith. So the 9 is about completion. So a lot of things, old jobs come to an end, old relationships. And because we're in a universal year 1 this year, because we're in 2026, then that new rebirth energy can come slightly ahead, because the 9, the 1 is that nexus point. It's like the ending and beginning. So you've got the old you, the new earth sort of vibe thing going on. So that's why it's probably, sort of working out for you a little bit ahead of time there. But wow. Again, you don't like being restricted. So hopefully the job that you've got isn't a regular 9 till 5 day job, because that won't suit you. You need to have flexi time and all of this sort of stuff. I'll pick a card out for you as well from the Cosmic Family Oracle cards. That'll add in an extra layer of information for you, Kayla. And you got the Andromedan Starseed. Now, why doesn't that surprise me? Now, this is Zayden, living as a creative nomad. Remember what I was saying about the 5, about being freedom? So a lot of people with a lot of dominant 5s in their birth chart are Andromedan soul lineage. So I'm an Andromedan Starseed as well. And that's why I called this card Zayden instead of calling it Hayden, because that's a bit egocentric. But it's my alter ego. So it's about living as a creative nomad. Yeah, Zayden. So, you're at your happiest when you're traveling, exploring, living creatively, living freely. So you may very well have an Andromedan galactic origin. But for me to be able to confirm or deny my suspicions, I'd have to look at the position of your sun in your astrological natal chart to confirm that, because where that's either conjunct or opposite at the time that you're born will reveal, whether you are from there, or if you're from Arcturus or Lyra or Sirius or the Pleiades or Antares or Alpha Draconia even, or one of the plethora of other constellations and galaxies out there. So, if you'd like to have me do that for you, then just click the link in my bio. That'll take you through to the online shop where you can order that nice and securely for 59 Australian dollars. I've just popped it in the chat for you. All right, brilliant. So you just left 2 major jobs and people, and now the new energy. Great, there you go. So exactly where you're supposed to be. I'm at that crossover point in my life as well. So I'm at the 9 moving into the 1 as well. So I'm finding that transition. Yeah, Yeah, fantastic. You want to know more about the connections in different galaxies and past lives as well. Fantabulous, yeah. I'm more than happy to do one for you. I'd love to do one for you actually. So thank you. That's brilliant. Ah, isn't that wonderful? Now, if you're watching me live today during today's live, then remember to introduce yourself. Let me know whereabouts in the world that you're watching from. If you'd like to be next up on today's live, then remember to drop your date of birth into the chat. Let me know whereabouts in the world that you're watching from, and I'll do the rest. So I'm looking at your day number, your life path number, and your personal year cycle influences as well during today's live. And we can have a look at doing you next. All right. Fantastic. Well, it's been such fun today. Is everyone enjoying themselves? I hope you are. I'm having fun today. It's been really good, really, really good. It's like so I always like Fridays because you've got the weekend to look forward to. I've got a lovely holiday coming up in a couple of weeks' time as well, which is so exciting. And everything's tickety boo, really. Hopefully, you're all feeling good as well. It looks like you are, Kayla, with your new job, and with Melv as well, who's got his fantastic new blonde hair and working in an amazing top-notch hotel as well, and Lakey, swimming around in Mintaka as well, and Bree, I'm sure you're really, doing good as well. So it's wonderful to see you all thriving. It really makes my heart sing. Now, guys, what I would also like to mention as well is that I did write a book recently. So if you haven't watched me for a while, I wrote my first book, The Starseed Ascension Guide, which is available on Amazon. So if you like reading books about, how to connect to your galactic families and to overcome shock and trauma and abuse and discover your soul purpose, then this is a really cool book as well that you can get on Amazon. So just a quick plug for my book, because it did take me 8 years to write it, believe it or not. Yeah, I'm one of those people that takes a long time, to write anything, because I like doing things properly. So it takes you through a bit of a journey through the colours, the spectrum of colours, and it's kind of a representation of my own life and what lessons I learned in each of those colours, based around their psychological and analytical meanings. And it also gives you meditations to follow through each of the different colour rays. It helps you to understand your galactic origins and the Galactic Federation of Light, and how they're able to help us in our remembrance, of our multidimensionality at this point on the Earth's timeline. So hopefully, that's something that you can get into. So today during the live, remember, I'm looking at your dates of birth. So I'm looking at your day number, your life path number, and your personal year cycle influences today during today's live. So if you'd like a reading with me, make sure you drop your date of birth into the chat. Let me know whereabouts in the world that you're watching from, and I will do the rest. I'm looking at your day number, ruling number, and personal year cycle influences as we move through today's live. Now, I'm doing free insights during the live, so that is a great way for you to get some basic insights as well. And there you go. So you loved the ebook too, did you? And you can't wait to read the book. Fantastic. Oh, I'm really pleased, Lakey. I'm so pleased that you enjoyed the ebook. I had such fun writing it. I really did, especially when it got to the editor's stage as well, because there is a lot of information that you have to sort of go over and discern, whether or not you want to keep certain information in or you want to take it out. So that was a process in itself. It was almost as hard, actually, editing it than it was in writing it in the first place. But it's always good to, to sort of test yourself, I think, in life, to see what your capabilities are. I remember when I was at school, I was awful at English. I got a C- in my English oral. I was terrible. I was so nervous that I was stuttering. And then look at me now. It's amazing, isn't it? Oh, there you go. Anyway, enough bragging for one day. I'm going to love you and leave you, I think, guys. We've had a lovely time today. Don't forget to like this video. And also, please subscribe to my channel as well if you haven't already done so. I am, as I mentioned, I'm quite new to YouTube. I've only been on it 10 years, so it's still quite new, isn't it? And also make sure you share this video with people you love in your life. I'm going to say goodbye now and farewell, auf Wiedersehen. Hope you have an amazing weekend, whatever you're doing, and I will catch you later on down the track. Big love, and I will see you on the flip side. Bye for now, guys. Bye.